Cruzy. He just spoiled rotten. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the shop. Lauren's back here doing some more work on that big beast of a 7.3 liter diesel engine. And already he just gets here and I have a list of stuff that I have to go up and go get. So we're gonna leave Lauren with this. We're gonna make a little bit of a supply run, but there is all sorts of goodies being installed on this, and we'll get Lauren to talk about this stuff. But this is a fuel bowl delete. That's the turbo for the top of the engine. He's doing a turbo rebuild kit on that one too. It'll be bigger, better, stronger.
No, Cruzy. You bad boy.
Everybody thinks you're a sweet dog. I
my
always tell people different. They don't believe me.
Yeah.
Now you are busted in the act. Busted in the act. Busted, busted, busted. I'm not sure if there's new chickens. It looks the same. And that's me trying to write good. It looks, what a mess. That's why I don't work in an office. We're gonna leave Lauren a little bit of music to party to. All right, we got our list. Take these with us. Anything else you need, sir, while I'm out?
No, I'm all good.
Some coffee, anything like that?
Coffee? Sure.
What do you want in your coffee?
Double.
Perfect. Box of those. Hey? Chris, like, seriously? All the stuff you're buying, Dad, you didn't buy me anything. Sorry, bro. But we got all the stuff we needed just about. We got one more stop to make. I just about finished that whole entire list. Well, I did. Syringe, check. Howdy, boss. There's the one with the D on it.
So?
Cheers.
Cheers.
This is where we find out if I got the right stuff.
Oh, look at that, eh?
Okay. So there used to be this giant bowl right here that was like full of fuel, and I guess it only feeds the fuel into one side and the other side there. So in here is the 4 fuel injectors on each side, and I guess because the fuel only goes into one side, it starves that very back injector because it's going to get the last of the fuel. And doing this fuel bowl delete has a new distribution system for the fuel, driving it into all 4 corners, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so now there's fuel being driven to all 4 corners, which means all 8 injectors will get all the food that they need. That about right?
Yes, you are.
Nice.
Hello.
I'm impressed with myself.
Yeah, no, that's correct, man. That's the way it is.
So what was it last time? Like, these were not in use last time?
So, no, yes. So, you see, this used to be in here.
Yeah.
This used to have a plug. I have the plug out. Same, that side used to have a fuel line.
Yeah.
But that side up the corner used to have a plug.
Just a plug in and that's it.
Yeah. So basically just feed the engine, whatever, from there to here. But you know, because it's so, the engine is kind of tilted a little bit upwards. You know, this number 8 was always starving, so Ford made a special injector for the number 8 back in the day. Now, because everything it's fed through, now this cannot start because now you're gonna have in the rail, it's always full with fuel, like 50 or higher, 60 psi. So you're never gonna starve it, you know. That's why now the newer ones, it doesn't matter. But before you used to have a specific, used to be a different color and different number for that. That's the reason. But now it's good.
That's cool.
So.
And all these new lines you put on there look so good.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, it's way better than, well, you never had the crossover, right?
Yeah.
This is a crossover just so we stabilize the oil pressure on both heads so it's equal.
Oh yeah, sweet.
You know, just in case if one side is pushing less than the other side, well, this will balance it out. That's why it's the crossover.
Oh,
It's a nice feature, it's a good upgrade, you know.
So the other day I did something off camera that I didn't show you guys. I did some plastic welding. Is it beautiful? No. Does it work? Yes. So there was huge cracks all the way along the back of here, and on the front here, this was a huge giant chip, like completely gone. It worked out pretty solid. It's not very pretty, but at the end of the day, this thing is not letting in any dust or dirt. She's sealed up. But I got something else I need to fix today, so we're gonna use that. We're gonna use that plastic welder. Over here on this piece, which is where that piece connects, there's a crack all the way along the top here. I'm not gonna worry about sealing it from the top, but I am gonna seal it up from the bottom. Right down there. So we're using a plastic welder. It's literally a soldering iron with a flat front. Put the piece on. Take the super hot iron. Look at that thing. So what happens here is you actually melt it right into the actual existing plastic. Put some pressure on it, and it literally just sinks that mesh right into the existing one. See? It's pretty cool, right? Done deal. So what they say on here is that if you feel like you need to reinforce it more, you can add more plastic and stuff like that. But my friends, that is solid. That is not going anywhere.
Maybe just the way it goes.
Lauren was just scraping at this. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? I painted all those pieces. He's like, no, you didn't. You missed this one. Out of all the green we painted, like that nice pretty green, I forgot to do this one. Damn it! Looks like we gotta paint more green. It's a little trick I figured out when I was doing a bunch of grinding by hand was to put this in the vise. There we go.
That one you can do like this, you said there's no problem.
Alternator on there. I'm not really sure how many camper vans there are around the world that will be built like this thing, starting from the engine out. That thing's starting to look like a show car engine. Look at you, bro.
Yeah, I wanted to try this.
Those look good.
That's Filipino. Sticky rice, they call.
It's called sticky what?
Sticky rice.
It looks like a pie to me.
Yeah, it's a pie, but it's made.
Huh. I'm gonna go with the surgical gloves.
Yeah, let the surgery begin.
So the turbo just drives more airflow into the...
Yeah, so basically the turbo sucks the air and compresses it into the engine.
Yeah.
And it's driven by the exhaust side. Right? So the exhaust, when the gases come out from the engine, pushes this turbine. That's what drives the compressor side.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. So this is the drive side, the exhaust. All the fumes are coming up, going into this circle, right? And then spins this guy here, right? And this guy is driving this guy, pushing the air, creating the flow, right?
So when the exhaust goes out, it makes that spin, correct? And then this side shoves in fresh air.
Yes, so this basically compresses the air. So that's why when people are talking about boost, this is where the boost side is happening, on the compression side.
Yeah.
So it forces air. So when the valves are opening, you know, for the intake, right? You have the diesel is ready to be injected, and the whole bunch of air goes in and closes, and the piston compresses that fuel with the air, and that's why you have a cleaner burn, you know.
Yeah.
No smoke, because if you don't have enough air and you get a lots of fuel, then you see all that black smoke, right?
Yeah.
So that's just wasted fuel, because that you won't create energy. Now it's not making that energy, right?
Yeah.
The bearing and how the oil comes up to lubricate this, and it has like a 180. Usually, I don't know, that might come with a 360, so it's a full, so it gives better lubrication to the bearings.
You know what I like about everything I buy? Everything we've bought has come with a sticker.
Oh yeah,
Here,
KC Turbo.
KC Turbos.
Yeah.
These are all the stickers I got ever since we started working on this engine. Driven diesel, glow shift, Dynamat, Eastwood for paint, Moroso, that was the oil pan that went on there. We've got KC Turbos, which is the turbo upgrade that he's doing right now. We have Riff Raff diesel, and also Power Hungry Performance. I think this is the one for the like the Hydra chip or whatever it's called.
Yeah, yeah.
And then since we did this project, I bought myself a couple of flannels. So the Dixon flannels. If you guys ever buy these Dixon shirts, these things actually hang from the shirt. They're stickers, if you didn't know. You pull them off and they're all stickers. They're not just a tag. So yeah, my collection since we started the engine.
And won't allow the oil to escape, right? Well, this is a bad design, because regardless how much you're gonna squeeze it, still gonna have a line, and it's still the oil gonna go through. That's why it was all burnt in there and in the back.
Yeah.
Now if you look at the new one, that's why I said I like the upgrades, right? You see the way it's done? So when you close it up, it's overlapping, right?
Nice.
That's the big difference, instead of just being straight.
Yeah.
You know, and also the loop thing, right?
That's right. The other one was 3/4. Oh, that's right.
You see, you have more lubrication, more liquid going through. You know, that's the big difference. You see the, you want to see the difference? That is the difference, my friend.
So this one's gonna drive more air.
Oh yeah, it's gonna whistle more. You're gonna hear the turbo when you step in it. You're gonna hear it spooling up.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's the one that's going in. We got that one from KC Turbos. And that was the last one. Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. This one's got like the tall one, the short one, the tall one, the short one. That's pretty cool, man.
The way it's designed for the flow, you see how they, because it's, you see those grooves in it?
Yeah.
It's just gonna push the air more, right? Just like when you throw like a baseball.
Yeah. We have a problem, bro. Look at all this stuff, bro. Is this seriously necessary? Is that necessary to have this many balls? Are you serious? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 balls, bro. 6. You can have one, whichever one you pick up. This is seriously way too many balls, Cruz. And you gotta walk away from that. Bro, you're losing balls, man. Every time you walk away from one, I'm taking it away. You don't want that one either? Okay, we'll take this one too. You got 2 balls left. You got this one. And then you got this one. All right, where is that beer at? Let's do it. So I was a bad YouTuber today. A bad one. I plugged my phone in over there because my battery died earlier, and then I just left my phone over there all day. I didn't film anything. Lauren worked his butt off on this thing all day long, and I barely ran the camera. So let me catch you up on all the cool things that happened in my day today while I was being a bad YouTuber. The whole front of this thing got all put back together, and I forgot to film all of it. Oh, look at this. Newly upgraded turbo, so it's got more power, a better fuel injection system, which gives it more horsepower, a better fuel distribution system. Lauren worked his butt off in here today. The girl that used to own this ambulance about 4 years before I did, she had an electrician guy come in and rip out all the stuff in the back, rearrange all the wiring, rip out all that crazy ambo electrical. If you've never seen the electrical system in an ambulance, it'll stress you out. If you're not a drinker, you will become one. There's that much wire back there, you just want to just, it's insane. So today, when me and Lauren were looking at running all the wiring and stuff like that up here, we were a little bit confused about some of the extra wiring that's there. Lauren's like, that's just a lot of stuff, bro. Lauren is a great mechanic, but he doesn't do electrical. He's like, no, you call Jay. So I gave Jay a phone call. Me and Jay got on the phone tonight, and we figured out where some of those wires went. So tomorrow when Lauren gets here to the shop, I'm not gonna tell him I spoke to Jay. I'm gonna be like, could I figure it out on my own? Dust them shoulders off. No, I'll always give Jay credit where credit is due. So he helped walk me through some of the electrical stuff on here, which I'm really excited about. And he also offered to be there for assistance any step of the way I have on this ambulance when it comes to electrical. He said, bro, text me anytime, send me videos if you need. And it feels good to have the original team here helping out with this thing. So if you missed some of those earlier videos, Lauren, the mechanic guy that was here today, actually was here to help the girl out buy this ambulance 4 years ago. And it's pretty awesome because of my YouTube channel that all these people watch me and were like shocked to see that I bought the rig that they worked on years ago. So they all reached out to me. Now the team is back working on it. So Lauren and Jay, grow fist to you. I really appreciate all you being a part of this. And Lauren has been here doing all this amazing work for us, and I couldn't be any more thankful. But here's where the subject gets really cool with Lauren. Me and him are talking today about how much bigger we can make this ambo. So those are 33-inch tires. Lauren's like, we can make all the adjustments to the suspension that you want, and we can put 40-inch tires on there if you want. Are you serious? I'll never get this thing out of my shop. Like if I go 5 inches higher on the suspension and then go from a 33-inch tire to a 40-inch tire, will this thing even get out of my shop? So then I was talking to Mark from the house, the guy that owns the shop, and we were just chatting. Mark's like, whatever, man, we'll knock the top of the door out, we'll put a bigger garage door in there, no big deal. Don't do that to me, bro, because I will make this thing so big it won't fit in or out of the shop. And we will have to go up one more square on the door. We had a really good day here at the shop. It feels really good to know that this thing is this close to being started. And guess what Lauren said to me today? I'm like, hey, so how long are you out here on this trip? Because he lives on the mainland. He's like, oh, I'm not leaving until this thing's back together. What? Which means this thing is gonna be back together and driving very soon. Maybe in the next video. Maybe in the next video. But all I gotta say is we got lots of work to do here around the shop, so stick around over the next stack of videos, because one of these videos coming up, we're turning the key on the engine of the beast, checking out everything this new engine has to offer, taking this thing out for a great big fat rip. And all Lauren said is when you step on the pedal, bro, this is gonna sink you right back into the back of your seat. So I better hold on. Anyway, guys, I should be a better YouTuber. I should start turning my camera on and stuff like that in all the times that are needed. How would you like to tell them a story? See his tail? You want to tell him a story? Do you want to tell him a story? You want to tell him a story? A story? Big story? You see your tail just giving her there, little bro. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching another video here on Vancity Vanlife. Whether I'm out there adventuring off the grid in the bush somewhere, or we're here at the shop doing some awesome things to my next home. A couple years from now, my friends, that thing will be the rig that we're out adventuring on every day on this channel. I'm so pumped to see that thing be the dream I see in my head come into that big dream of a reality. When I mean big, I mean like, what the heck is that rolling down the street? Yeah, that kind of big. Anyway, y'all, hit that subscribe button, and if you have any questions, let me know. We'll try to make some videos about whatever subject you guys want to know. Okay. As I'm sitting here talking to you guys, I'm like, there's something in this box I want to show you. There's something in this box I want to show you. But we'll leave that for another video. See you guys soon.